Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Today we are starting our unit number 2. The name of the unit is our sense organ. In the EVS, first we finish the unit number 1. The name of unit that is me and my family. In that we are learn the thing about the families, joint family, big family, small family and the single parent family. Now in the unit number 2 we are starting the name of the unit is sense organ. I know you all are aware about the sense organ. How many sense organs? I hope you know that answer. There are 5 sense organs. Which are they? Eyes, ears, nose, tongue and the skin. What your eyes do, you can see with your eyes. What your ears do, you can hear with your ears. What your nose do, you can smell with your nose. What your tongue do, you can taste with your tongue. And what your skin do, you can feel with your skin. I hope you are aware that thing. You already know that thing in the second standard. Now, the organ which help us to see, hear, smell, feel and taste are called sense organ. The definition of the sense organ is the organ which help us to see. That means by using your eyes you can see the picture. Hear, that means you can hear the voice by using your ears. Smell, that means you can smell anything by using your nose. Feel, that means if you want to feel something, for example winter season is there, that means you feel cold, that means by using your skin you can feel anything. And taste, by using your tongue, if the how the taste is, you can use that time your tongue is called a sense organ. All of us have a 5 sense organ. How many sense organs? 5 sense organs. They are the eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. I hope now you are clear about your sense organ. 5 sense organ you see in that picture. First one is the ear, second one is the eye, third one is the nose, fourth one is the skin and fifth one is the tongue. Now, first we are starting our first sense organ, eyes. You all have 2 eyes. Our eyes are the organ of a sight. That means you can see all around you by using your eyes. They help us to see everything around us. We can see beautiful world with our eyes. We can watch movies and read books with our eyes. In the picture, you can see the lens of your eye. Eye is like inside the body part, eye is like that. And in the second picture, that girl is watching something funny thing in the television. By using her eyes, she can see the television. Now, our eyes express our feelings. That means if you are sad, that means your eyes display that. If you are happy, then also your eyes display your face. They fill with the tears when we are sad. They open wide when we are surprised. They shine when we are happy. In the first picture, you can see that boy is happy. That means his face is like a happiness. In the second picture, that girl is sadness. That means she is sad. In the third picture, that girl is so angry. So her face is like a angry. That fourth picture, that girl is with a surprise. That means whenever your birthday is there and your mother or father gifted to you, that time you feel with a surprise. Then the down picture, that boy is in fear. In the next picture, that girl is in disgust. And the last picture, that girl is in a neutral. Now, how does an eye look? You see your eyes in front of the mirror. The wall eyes is a look like a round ball. A picture of a thing that is in front of us enter the eye through the pupil. That means anything you can see first that goes to the pupil. It passes through the lens and reaches the retina. This sends the picture to the brain through the nervous. When the brain gets the picture, we can see that thing. eye problem. Some people have a eye problem. Some people cannot see things very clearly. You can see in your own house your grandmother or grandfather that cannot see the things very clearly at that time. What they are used? They use the specs. They need to wear a speckless to see everything clearly. People who can see the things that are far away but not the things that are near are said to have a far sighted. That means those people who can see the things that is far but not the that things that are near, that is called a far sighted. People who can see the things that are close by, that means near things they can see but far things they cannot see, that is called a near sighted. But not the ones that are far away are said to have a short. People also find the difficulty in vision when they grow old. Whenever your father and mother grow old, at that time they have also the problem of vision. All these problem can be solved by getting the eye tested by an eye doctor. If you have an eye problem, then you have to visit your eye doctor and buying the right spectacles. For example, if you see the clear thing about a far way, that means not the near way, that means you have the problem of nearsighted. And if you have a problem of far things, that means you have the problem of far-sighted. Some people wear lenses instead of a spectacles for a vision correction. In a nowadays, lens are also available. If you don't like a specs, then you use the lens. In the next, blindness, that means blind people, those who are not see anything. Some people cannot see at all. Some people are born blind, that means at the born time they are blind, while others become that way due to an illness or an accident. Blind people can also read and write. They use a system of a raised lettering called the Braille system to read and write. They feel and identify the letters with their fingers. This is a Louis Braille, who is the inventor of a Braille system. You know now what is the Braille system? Braille system is the raised lettering those the blind people use. Blind people can also read and write. By using a blind people dictionary, they can read and write. You can see in this second picture that blind people have a different type of ABCD. If the single dot is there, then that is a A. If the two dots are there, then that is a B. If the single two dots in the first line, that means a C. You can see in this picture, blind people have a different type of ABCD. By using that, they can read and they write, and that are found by the Louis Braille. That means inventor of the Braille system is the Louis Braille. Now, second sense organ is the ears. We hear the different sound like a music, twittering of a bird, ticking of the clock, ringing of a telephone, banging of a door, etc. with our ears. That means ears is the sense organ for hear any sound. Any sound that is a harsh or a loud is called a noise. You see in that picture the picture of a ear, how the inner part of ears have a main thing, that is a eardrum. By using a eardrum, the voice is going inside your ear and that send the message to your brain, and brain send the message what you want to do. In that second picture, that both one lady and one guy is talking with each other by using the ears. How do we hear? Sound waves enter the ear through the ear canal. These waves enter the strike against the eardrum. The eardrum moves three tiny bones inside the ear. These waves are then carried to the brain, and which makes us hear them. Now, hearing problems. Those people have a blind, they have a blind people, they have not see clearly, and those people are deaf, that have the hearing problem. Some people cannot hear well. It may be from a birth or may be caused due to the age, illness or an accident. They may wear a hearing aid that makes sound louder and helps them to hear more clearly. However, some people cannot hear at all. They are deaf. Those people who cannot see properly, they are blind, and those people who cannot hear any voice, they are deaf. Hearing aids cannot help such people. Very often, those who are born without the ability to hear cannot speak either. They communicate using by the sign language. In the first picture, you can see that man is wearing that hearing aid. In the second picture, that both girls are using the sign language. That means they both are the deaf people. Deaf, that means those who are not hear the clearly. Now third sense organ is the nose. I know you know that nose is useful to smell anything. Nose is the organ of a smell. It also helps us to breathe. This sense organ also help us to taste the food better. There are olfactory nervous cells in our nose. They pick up smells and send message to the brain that girl is smelling the rose. Now next sense organ is the tongue. Tongue is the organ of a taste. There are a taste bud on our tongue that help us to taste anything. These are sweet, salty, sour and bitter. The tongue help us to roll the food in the mouth, and it also help us to talk. In the picture, that boy is eating the ice cream and he is taking the taste by using his tongue. And in the second picture you see that upper part is the bitter taste, down part is the sweet taste, and side part is the salty and sour taste. Now the last sense organ is the skin. The skin is the outermost covering of the body. It helps us to feel. If the weather is cold, then that is a winter season. If the weather is hot, that means that is the summer season. Now I hope you all are aware about the sense organ. 5 sense organ: eyes, ears, nose, tongue and the skin. And in the next period I will send you the PDF of this exercise. You have to write this all exercise in the notebook and learn that. And till now you have to understand this unit. Try to understand that unit. If any query is there, then send the personally message to me. And please request it to all parents, download the Google Classroom, and by tomorrow onwards, I will send all the PDF or all the lecture in Google Classroom only. Thank you. Please eat a healthy food and stay the healthy. I hope કે એ વસ્તુ રેકોર્ડ થઈ હોય.